amended and so divided presently. Members, we now move to the Weathertight Homes Resolution Services Financial Assistance Package Amendment Bill. The question is that Part 1 stand part.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Chairman.
What's his name? I call Phil Twyford.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So it's a pleasure to make a contribution, sir, in the committee stages of the Weathertight Homes Resolution Service. As you'll know, and as the House will know, we've supported this bill through first and second readings, and I think it's been a pretty constructive discussion at Local Government and Environment Committee. We've teased out various issues. Not all of the concerns and questions, I think, from our perspective, have been addressed satisfactorily, but we remain of the view that this is a genuine and significant attempt by the government, led by this minister, to make a serious contribution to the situation facing many thousands of New Zealand homeowners whose homes have been affected by the leaky problem. In the course of this debate, sir, we will be setting out 4 amendments, supplementary order papers, that will deal with the issues that we think are most pressing and most outstanding. And if I may, I'll just set out what those issues will be, and I look forward to having, later in this debate, having a good exchange with the Minister on these issues. The first, sir, is that we believe that there is insufficient justification for the Crown indemnity, which effectively gives the assessors from the Department of Building and Housing immunity. It relieves them of their common law duty of care for the work that they do in assessing the agreed repairs. And there was quite a lot of commentary in the regulatory impact statement, including from the department's own officials from DBH, who said that there was no need for that immunity, that there was no reason why the assessors working for the Department of Building and Housing shouldn't be held to the normal duty of care and shouldn't be able to be held accountable, for instance, for negligence down the track if things went wrong in the repair process because of a defect in their work. And I know that in fact, that indemnity was the main purpose of having this bill in the first place, but I'm not sure that we heard convincing explanation at the committee for that. There are other points. Another one that was dealt with in some detail in the regulatory impact statement is the question of the rights of third parties, and we know that the councils said that if you want us to sign on to this package, then you've got to protect us from third-party claims. But what this bill does, sir, is that it effectively takes away common law rights that third parties might have. For example, if they are sued by an owner, if a builder or an architect is sued for work that they have done or haven't done earlier, that home and that homeowner is then part of this process and is getting the benefit of the assistance package. The homeowner can sue that builder or architect, but the builder or architect is prevented by the provisions of this bill from joining a council who, in their view, may, for example, actually bear more of the responsibility. And we have a solution, sir, that I will table in the course of this debate that I hope the Minister will give serious consideration to, because we think it's a compromise solution that may protect the council while also without actually giving away.
Chance to look at it, and I'll consider it.
Yeah, we'll do our best to get it to you. It's currently being drafted. A third amendment that we will bring to the House is deals with the whole issue of whether or not the benefits of this package should be available to property speculators who will be able, if the bill is passed in its current form, will be able to pick up a leaky, Mr. Chair,
Bill Twyford,
will be able to pick up a leaky home at knockdown rates, get the full benefit of the Crown and local government contribution. So 50% of the repair cost will be contributed by the taxpayer. They can do it up, fix the problem and flick it on at a significant profit. And we think, sir, that given that some of the restrictions that have been placed around this bill and around who may benefit from it, it doesn't seem justifiable in our view that the substantial council and central government subsidy should be available to speculators. And I know the view of the government on this has been that, well, we want to see these houses fixed, it doesn't matter who fixes them. We think, given the huge unmet need that will remain, it would make much more sense to limit eligibility to genuine homeowners, not people who bought the property knowing that it had a leaky problem. The fourth issue that we would like to address in this debate, and we'll be tabling an amendment on, relates to people who live in multi-dwelling complexes, apartment dwellers. And it's my impression from having taken part in the discussions at the Select Committee that it's unlikely that very many people whose apartments that are affected by this problem will benefit from it, and we're told that about based on the work that PricewaterhouseCoopers did, there are probably about 24,000 New Zealanders owners of units in multi.
Sorry to interrupt the honourable member. The time has come for me to report progress.
The House is resumed. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Speaker, the committee has considered the Courts and Criminal Matters Bill and reports it with amendment and divided into the following bills: District Courts Amendment Bill, Land Transport Amendment Bill, Summary Proceedings Amendment Bill number 3, Children, Young Persons and Their Families Amendment Bill number 2, Crimes Amendment Bill number 4, Criminal Proceeds Recovery Amendment Bill, Customs and Excise Amendment Bill number 2, Disputes Tribunals Amendment Bill number 2, Family Courts Amendment Bill, Immigration Amendment Bill, Misuse of Drugs Amendment Bill number 3, Misuse of Drugs Amendment Act 1978 Amendment Bill, Personal Property Securities Amendment Bill number 2, Prisoners and Victims Claims Amendment Bill, Privacy Amendment Bill number 2, Railways Amendment Bill, Residential Tenancies Amendment Bill number 3, Sentencing Amendment Bill number 5, Social Security Amendment Bill number 4, Tax Administration Amendment Bill. The committee also reports progress on the Weathertight Homes Resolution Services Financial Assistance Package Amendment Bill. Mr. Speaker, I move that the report be adopted.
The question is that the report be adopted. As many of that opinion will please say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Honourable members, these bills are set down for third reading next sitting day. And the Weathertight Homes Resolution Services Financial Assistance Package Amendment Bill is set down for further consideration in committee. Honourable members, the House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. tomorrow on Wednesday, the 6th of July 2011. Haere rā, e kakati anō, Pomarai. Good evening.